Hi, it's Tom from the Corona team, and with 2025 drawing to a close, I thought I'd do a short recap video for the end of the year. It's been a busy year. We've released, and let me just check my list, 12 Update 2, 13, 14, and now 14 Update 1, just yesterday at the time of recording. Looking back, that's brought us a whole list of things. We've had rendering of Gaussian splats, the night sky, the procedural fabric material, firefly removal, scans being moved over into Cosmos to find them easier, thin film for materials, the toon shader and improvements to the toon shader, both scatter clusters and scatter avoidance groups in 3ds Max, the whole heap of AI tools, the AI Enhancer, AI Upscaler, and AI Material Generator, and of course, lots more. Now, as you can tell by the naming, Corona 14 Update 1 is not a big, full-featured release. It's focused very specifically on a certain set of features. So let me go over what that will bring when you install it. First up, there is the new high-resolution option for the Corona Moon. This is great when you're doing those artistic images where the moon is kind of supersized. You get much better surface details, and probably most important, to avoid any jagged aliased edges. Also in 14 Update 1, you can now export IES lights to Vantage. Here are a few Vantage renders. You can see I've just changed the IES profile in the Corona lights. Now, the main purpose of this release, though, is to simplify the licensing, technically, behind the scenes. Previously, Corona would talk to another program, the local license server, and that program would then talk across the internet to the central chaos servers to obtain a license. And we're removing that middle step because, taking out a link in the chain is just taking out one more place where issues can arise. And this is the aim, simplify things so that there's less potential for you to run into any problems. When you run the new installer, you can choose whether you want to move to the new cloud licensing or stay with the old license server. It's up to you. You can also swap at any time after installation as well. We're not going to lock you in to having to move to this new approach if you don't want to, and we are going to let you go back to the old approach if you ever want to, or wait till later to move over to cloud licensing. It's all up to you. Other than reducing the steps in the chain, there won't be any difference to you. It'll be totally invisible. There's no extra logins, no extra steps. All works the same. Even the protection against loss of internet connection is identical, whichever one you use. So yeah, and we recommend the cloud licensing because, as I say, it just involves one less program, and that's always good. But it is up to you ultimately. So with that done, what are the plans for next year? Well, I'll share some of those just now, and we'll share more later. We're planning on adding 3D streaming. This will let you send a simple URL to your client. They won't have to download anything. And with that URL on their phone, their laptop, their tablet, their desktop, whatever they want, they'll be able to walk around the 3D scene in real time. You can think of it as Vantage being streamed across the web in real time. We'll be adding a flakes material. This is primarily for metallic car paints with metallic flakes. We'll be looking at adding a fog shader, dedicated fog shader, one that allows you to set the altitude of the fog and similar. Adding composition guides to the VFB, one of those small but useful quality of life improvements. Things such as the golden ratio, rule of thirds, and so on. We'll be looking into improving the volume effect that you'll find under the Corona sky. We'll be hopefully enabling the rendering of C4D particles, and lots more, of course. So that's it. It closes out the year. I hope you've had a happy and successful 2025, and I hope you have a fantastic holiday season. I'd like to wish you all a very happy new year when that time rolls around, and yeah, we'll see you next year.